You're a new sales professional and you want to know what best will help you achieve your sales objectives? The answer is simple: spin selling. It's time tested, tried and true. I'm Barbara Cuff, and today I'm discussing the 3 most important aspects from Aja Frost's article, Spin Selling, The Ultimate Guide, and how they will help new sales professionals achieve their sales goals. These aspects are the 4 phases of spin selling, the objection strategies of spin selling, and the opportunities for modern enhancement of spin selling. The 4 phases of spin selling are the opening, investigating, demonstrating ability, and obtaining commitment phase. And the obtaining commitment phase is achieving your sales goals, because you want a sales goal. A sales objective is always to gain commitment, whether that's for a second appointment or actually making the sale. The opening is where sales professionals establish a connection with their prospect, which moves into investigating, where the sales professional has the opportunity to learn what the prospect's buying criteria are. And then a very important aspect is demonstrating ability, which is where the sales professional includes the features, advantages, and benefits of the product. The feature is how the product what the product actually does. The advantage is how it is used, and then the benefit is how it specifically relates to your prospect's mission critical priorities. And all 3 of these phases flow together to lead you to your last phase, obtaining commitment and achieving your sales objectives. So the spin selling objection strategies are both to prepare for objections and also to prevent objections. And there are 2 types of objections, which are value and capability. Value objections are when the prospect does not think the product is worth it. It does not have the return on investment, is not worth it. And the capability objections are when the prospect doesn't actually believe that the product will satisfy their needs. So to prepare for objections, it's important to know that the ability to respond to objections is the opportunity to change the perception of the prospect and advance the sale. And preparing for these is being able to recognize where they might stem from, and then knowing how to change the perception, which brings me to preventing objections, which is designing implication and need payoff questions that help your prospect visualize their needs, and then it helps them be more open when you're presenting your solution, because they see how it will satisfy their needs. And this is what you can do when they do have an objection, is go back and revisit the topic. And by being able to handle objections and prevent them, and make sure that objections are not what is stopping your sale, this will help you achieve your sales objectives. And a big misconception about objections are that it's negative, and sales professionals worry about receiving objections. And this is a mistake that is common especially for new sales professionals, because it does actually present an opportunity to advance the sale, because you can change their perceptions. And this brings us to the third aspect, the opportunity for modern enhancements of spin selling. And this is a lot of it is based on technology, because sales professionals have much greater access to and research tools for information, which means that situation questions are not as important. And new sales professionals often make the mistake of focusing too much on these questions, which is a waste of their time, a waste of their prospects' time, and will wear their prospects' patience thin. So do your research ahead of time and don't make that mistake, because it is unnecessary. And this also can go back to just doing research and seeing what the prospect is putting out on professional social platforms such as LinkedIn, and giving you the opportunity to understand their personality and their priorities better, which enhances the opening phase and also the guiding process and guiding the sales process, which goes through all the phases of spin selling and leads to achieving your sales objectives. So as you can tell, all three of these aspects are multifaceted, and each of them help advance the sale and help new sales professionals achieve their sales objectives. So now that you know that the three most important aspects of spin selling to help you achieve your sales objectives are understanding the 4 phases of spin selling, the objection strategies of spin selling, and the opportunities for modern enhancement of spin selling, go out and start making those sales calls.